Okay. Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Smuggler. It's been a while, but we are back with our Cathar Gunslinger's adventures here in the underworld. We've entered into Chapter 2, and now we are heading to Port Nowhere, which apparently it's a notorious smuggler's haven that we have to go to after receiving a cryptic call from an old ally. So let's go ahead and load up. I believe I am on the Republic Space Station. Hey, Ani. And Darkfire and everyone else on the stream. Hope you guys have had a good hump day so far. Now, before we actually head that direction, let's go ahead and get this snow debuff off of us, because I have no need for that. We have got 3 pieces of mail. We've got from Vance Garland. You lying scum, as I just get snowed on again. Just saw where the Galactic Finders Guild gave you credit for tracking down Nocdrayan's lost fortune. You're not even a professional treasure hunter. I've put years into searching for that payday, and I'll be rolled into Banthapoodoo before I believe some no-talent freighter jockey beat me to the prize. I don't know who paid you off at the GFG to discourage the rest of us from keeping up the search, but you haven't fooled me. I won't stop looking until I find the real fortune. Drop dead. Aw, you sent me no credits. Just got really triggered by a story on Twitter. Just doing some decompressing. I understand that. If Twitter does anything, it definitely gets you mad. Oh, this is our Jedi girlfriend. Captain, I have filed a full report to my Jedi Council superiors regarding your cooperation on Tatooine. Grandmaster Satil Shan was especially impressed with your defeat of the Sith Lord Vavarone Zer and wishes to extend her personal gratitude. You showed great courage, and we are in your debt. Although Jedi do not carry material possessions in the field, we do maintain a storehouse of items donated to us. Please accept the enclosed gift with our thanks. I hope we meet again someday. May the Force be with you, Nariel. Oh, she loves me. Camus Orden. Life after Zerka. Hope you don't mind me writing, but I wanted to say thank you for all you did on Tatooine. I know the SIS tried its best to protect me, but Fowler and I would be dead if it weren't for you. And who knows what Zerka would have gotten away with. Today was my first day of private testimony to the Senate about Zerka's activities. More tomorrow. In public hearings, it's my whole life now. Fowler keeps telling me the SIS needs specialists to follow money trails. Maybe I've got a new career ahead of me. Anyway, the company won't be closing down, but we caused them some trouble. You take care of yourself. This galaxy is too dangerous to lose you. And we have got a miniature chemical disassembler, which is a moderate influence gain for Risha. So that's useful. Let's go ahead and get our credits. 370 credits for helping the Jedi. Man, don't spend it all in one place.
It's kinda nice.
Well, it was kinda free. Also, to let you guys know, I got myself some new wheels. I know we normally had that big clunking, I forgot the name of that, but I wanted something a little bit sleeker, so I was able to acquire a Rosh Ice Cat, which I think is appropriate considering the fact we're playing a Cathar, which is essentially a giant cat. And I think it fits Mesmyrrh quite well. Really just pathetic that the internet can rile me up like that. I'm sick of hearing about the fall of Blizzard. Did you hear about the new Alien game? Darkfire? I figured that would rile you up as well. Thank you. Yes, I did. Because mobile games are the mobile games of the future, don't you know? Don't get me wrong, I understand that there's a place for mobile gaming, and there have been some great mobile games like Elder Sign Omens and other stuff like that, but man, did they jumped the shark on that. Oh no, I'm not marked family. I don't think so. This isn't one of the Extra Life streams. Darkfire, you are in... these borders are well protected. And I would agree with you, at least in terms of how they're marketing and how they're pushing it at the expense of everything else. Some of these game companies just have a license to print money by making sequels or new properties, and they're just relying on the mobile games, and is no bueno. Tell us how you really feel. Now, we still need to complete the Hydian Way blockade mission and the Drexel Suite mission. I don't think we have the right tools in the tank for that. So let's go ahead and travel to Port Nowhere and see... You're not giving them another penny? Well, if I wasn't doing a series on YouTube of Battle for Azeroth, I wouldn't be either. The infamous Port Nowhere is a converted Azulus-class hut dreadnought retrofitted with over 100 additional docking bays. This flying space station traverses neutral space near the core worlds, providing safe haven for less than legitimate business. I don't know why we needed an Obi-Wan voice for that, but... I appreciate that. But they definitely are on a downward slide. Actually, it's more of like a very quickening descent. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Gotta remember where everything is here on the ship. It's been a week or two since the last tour stream. On a sled ride at a water park into a moat. I would tend to agree with you. Meet with Darmus Palarin. Now, in the comic books, this was a freighter, but on the star map, it looked like it was a base, which was kind of interesting. And there's a medical droid here, which means things are about to go south.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Very quickly.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes. This actually looks like we are on Nar Shaddaa. Here we go. Yeah, let's just walk in and look like we don't belong there.
Captain, I never thought I'd see you here. Thought you were too good for a small-time crooks in Port Nowhere. Once you got your hands on Nocdrayan's ship, woohoo! Can I buy you a drink? Get some pointers? I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Probably a bounty hunter, I would imagine. Yeah, it looks like a completely respectable establishment.
Careful. You're drooling on the rug there, buddy.
Actually, I am not the only one who's been waiting.
So, I've been hearing your name for a while now. Almost as long as you've been hearing mine.
Rogan.
Logan. They call me the Butcher. You lost a blaster shipment of mine some time back, and I don't remember ever getting an apology. How about it, Captain? You know how to say I'm sorry?
Alrighty.
I'm sorry, but Skavik was the man to blame for that, and he's dead.
Plenty of blame to go around. I'm generous that way. No one steals from me and lives, boy.
Oh, Lord.
And you're not running away this time. My men have your hangar locked down tight.
Sounds like a fun fight.
Are you crazy? There's like 100 guys in here.
All right, open season. 100,000 credits to the man who brings me his head.
Done deal, boss. Start moving the funds.
Oh, we got to kill the fan club. That's a shame.
Here, let me.
Alright, anyone else? Oh, hello. See, we don't need normal things like cover here. We just kill everyone in a hail of gunfire. And there we go. Oh, new wave. Maybe we actually get to take on the Butcher now? I doubt it, though. Handheld orrery. Large influence gain. Here you go, Risha.
Wow. Never thought I'd have one of these.
That's one of those, I'm sorry for almost killing us. Yeah, when that beat drops, I guess it's hard to pay attention to anything else. Even gunfire. Can't stop, won't stop, right? We have to wait to fight Rogan? That's a shame. So, yes, Kath, this is Honey Buns Mark II. Or Honey Buns the Second. We'll see if we can find a nice nickname for him. We're good. Risha's a pretty good shot, and she hangs out behind me with the rifles, so I think we're gonna... This is the start of a beautiful business relationship. Honey Lico. That is certainly a possibility. Whoops. Yeah, you know what? Let's kill everyone.
Let me.
There. Security officers and flight officers and apparently the crew of Nowhere have now been freed. Oh, there's a senator. Hello, Senator.
Captain, good thing you're prompt, or I'd be a dead man. The second we got off the link, Rogan's men turned up.
Convenient.
We don't often see this sort of thing in the Galactic Senate. You were impressive, Captain. Almost worth getting kidnapped for.
This is Senator Bevera Dodana. I work with her now. Rah-rah! Hail the Republic! Etc. etc.
What? Hey, Jason.
What's a senator want with someone like you?
I've been investigating how the Republic can make better use of independent-minded soldiers of freedom.
Which is why Rogan tried to shut us down. He's an Imperial lackey. This whole criminal empire answers directly to Imperial command.
There's an Imperial fleet waiting out there. Rogan's men were going to deliver us to the Imperials.
This isn't that guy, is it? The, slaver with the stupid name?
The Void Wolf. And I wouldn't say that to his face. My father didn't fear much, but he never messed with the Void Wolf.
He's got contacts in every major gang. Rogan's one of his biggest assets.
You know, Risha actually reminds me of a young Catherine Janeway, with her hair and even how she talks.
The old butcher's not going to be around much longer.
Given your performance here today, I believe you.
And if you accept my offer, you won't have to take him on alone. The Republic is looking for men and women of action. Patriots without the restriction of a trooper's uniform.
No.
How would you like a commission from the Galactic Senate, authorizing you as a privateer naval captain, tasked to target Imperial forces at will?
Oh, there's a flirt option. Crap. There's coffee in that nebula.
I never wanted to get that cozy with the Republic, but I never met a senator like you.
You are unbelievable. What's the catch on this? We're not going anywhere on your say-so.
We can't support you openly, but I think those are the kinds of missions you prefer. It's a straightforward deal. We give you targets, cargo, the job we need done, and all the support we can covertly provide. In return, we look the other way about any laws you break, or private gains you make along the way.
And it doesn't look like it's giving us an option, so...
The Republic can count on me.
Oh, aren't we noble and selfless all of a sudden?
Don't worry, I know a born liar when I see one. So I'll check up on you. Often. Our top target right now is Balmorra. one of the most likely hotspots for open war to be declared.
Is there anyone in the galaxy who still thinks we aren't at war?
The longer we lie, the more people live.
I know we're waiting until they're on planet for the full briefing. But maybe in a word?
Balmorra used to supply half the Republic's military resources. Now it's occupied by the Imperials, and all that technology is going to the...
Empire! Empire!
Imperial fleet to cloaks, port side! No! Ah! Starboard side! They're all around us!
Well, that's my cue.
Void Wolf! Ah!
Get your ship. Get back to Coruscant. You two, get out of here. I'll try to jump this whole tub before they board us.
Okay, so it is a freighter. Gotcha. Let's go ahead. That Imperials, that's my cue to skedaddle. Let's see, we got any stormtroopers going to interfere with our traveling? I would assume so. Oh crap, we went the wrong way. I'm sorry, I just followed the waypoint. Oh, there's a huge firefight. I see. Hello, droids. Ill-gotten gains. Imperial shock commanders. So this cartel is Imperial aligned. That's nothing new. We saw that with the Hutts in Nar Shaddaa, if I recall correctly. And if you guys remember my last little bit of lore explanation, I think in the last stream, you know all about Balmorra, so this should be fun. Let's go ahead and clear the bar. I don't want the... Holy crap, these dancers are committed.
This is your last mistake.
Look at these guys. Look at you. Look at you go. All right, well. Dance on the ashes. Why not? They really want that money. All right. Only a scoundrel finds time to dance while blasting their way out of a place. I wonder if Han Solo was a good dancer. I highly doubt it. Chewie, on the other hand. Yeah. The contest is tomorrow and they have to win so they can buy tickets onto a freighter to get home. Missing out on a rad Star Wars rom-com. Speaking of Star Wars thingies, apparently Disney has just upped their ticket prices. Like a one-day pass to Disney World is now $100 per park. Or park pass or whatever. Because of the new Star Wars land opening this summer. Han challenged to a dance-off, waits for his opponent to pop and lock, and then shoots them. Well, I didn't take into account the Star Wars Connect, where we know that both Han Solo and Lando Calrissian are great dancers. Because Lord knows that's canon, right?
I think we made it through before the noose tightened. And I'm glad you did the same, Captain. I'll stay and make sure Port Nowhere doesn't land in any more of Rogan's or the Void Wolf's little parties. You can think of her as a safe harbor.
Thanks for letting me in on this.
I couldn't think of anyone better to suggest to the Senator. And don't think this is all about serving the Republic, either.
Oh, Lord, no.
There's a fortune to be made in this war. An enterprising individual could end up with a criminal empire to rival Rogan.
Details, man. Details.
I'll give them as I get them. There's a power vacuum in the underworld where the big name's gone. Mark Dre and the Hatchet Ivory. But I have a feeling you'll be up there one day. Just keep in mind, when you're on Balmorra, the opportunities are there. You just have to take them.
I appreciate that, my little immoral Jiminy Cricket. And, oh, Bodar has words for us, as does Corso. Sadly, Risha does not. That makes me sad. It's still a gift to say no. Sometimes I forget, and I think I'm a slave. Then it's like the sun rising.
What was it like?
Slavery is the worst kind of suffering. You can die nobly and be happy. Slavery destroys all that is good. I'll die before I'm a slave again. Flirt with the Wookiee! Hot fur-on-fur action. You see that at every convention you go to, though. Not necessarily hot, but it is fur-on-fur action. Alright, Corso.
I gotta ask you, Captain. Why are you doing this? Before Dodonna, you've had no ties to the Republic. There's gotta be places you could make credits without taking Imperial fire. So why do we keep heading straight into the war zones?
Shut up, Corso.
More cash and more fun if you're under live fire.
I got the feeling it was maybe more than that. When I came home from the brigade with Torchy, my old man told me something that's always stuck with me. Minute you fire a weapon, someone's getting hurt. It's your responsibility to make sure the good you do with it outweighs that harm.
Yeah.
Your father sounds like a good man.
He was. Before Skavik took Torchy, I made sure she only fired against Separatists. Figured everyone I took down was one less family murdered. Sergeant Boom Boom, I like to use against the Empire. Buy a Republic world another day of peace. Makes pulling the trigger that much more meaningful, you know?
Good talk, Corso. Oh, God, you want to keep on talking.
Captain, I just got some real good news.
You're leaving?
Somebody attempted to access Vidu's old bank accounts from Tatooine.
Why are we excited? Was he trying to buy me a gift or something?
It means somebody's still alive. Vidu's crew was like a family to me. First one after mine were killed. I didn't think any of them survived Skavik and Serena. I don't know what they'd be doing on Tatooine.
I'm guessing you see a trip to Tatooine in our future?
That'd be a real favor, Captain. The only one with access to the accounts was our slicer. Twi'lek kid. Called himself Jettison. Good guy. Makes me wonder what got him so desperate he tried to take a loan from a dead man's accounts. We should go as soon as we can.
Like, hey, Darth Malgus, I hear your sister's going out with Corso!
Where'd the attempt come from? Anchorhead?
From what I can tell, the access attempt came from some village, way off the beaten path. No name or anything. Really makes me wonder what he's doing out there.
Hey, Drew. $9.99 donation to Extra Life. There is order yet chaos. Thank you very much, boss. Let me go ahead and update that. That helps out the folks or the kids at Medical Center Hospital in Odessa, Texas. $199.99. Good stuff. All right. Donations cause sneezes, apparently. I appreciate that, boss. Thanks. And I wish we could bully Corso, too, Ani. Hey, Juan. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Well, looks before we head to Balmorra, I guess we're going to travel to Tatooine and see what we can do for Corso here. In a Pickle is the name of the mission. And I guess we have to take Corso with us. I'm curious, can you go far in these storylines and like with Corso's storyline and Bodar's storyline and still be able to get into a relationship with Risha? My dog went from REM sleep to DEFCON 1 at the sound of a cheese wrapper. Mine are the exact same way with goldfish crackers. The second they hear that package rustle, they are all about it. They have an unhealthy obsession with goldfish crackers. Now, don't get me wrong, I've helped cultivate that, but still. Okay, now where is this village? Your dog's like that with Ziploc bags, Drew? As long as you give her gifts that highly increase. Well, we may have to, after this, make a stop at the gift vendor on the station and just procure her a whole bunch of nonsense. And we have to go to a tribal settlement cave, which is definitely off the beaten path. That's actually near the Imperial areas. So after this, we'll use our emergency fleet pass, head back to the station, grab all the companion stuff that we can afford. Since it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any kind of housing during this playthrough. And yeah, I think we will be in good shape. You get a whole lot of affection when she's on missions because of dialogue options. Damn it, Wretch, now I want some. Yes, goldfish crackers are beyond tasty. I actually just finished a can of dill pickle Pringles, which I saw on a video of Irish people taste testing things, and I didn't know that dill pickle Pringles existed. So once I knew that they did, I went hunting and found a can, and they were not too bad. If only you could get a Tuscan as a companion. Well, to be fair, the only Tuscan that really joined up with anyone ended up becoming someone kind of significant in galactic affairs. Oh, crap. Okay, that's not good. How do we go about this? I actually think that we go back to the outpost and take another path. I'm trying to remember if there were stone hooves and monsters like that in Galaxies, which is the first MMO I played. I would like to think that there were. Dill pickles plus fried chicken equals nirvana. Like together? Like in a biscuit sandwich or something? Ow. Yes, together? Ooh. I don't think I've ever really tried it. Oh, hell's bells. Alright, well, we have to go through a PvP free-for-all section. Hopefully we don't get shot by anyone, and I can't cloak. So please don't let there be anyone here. Play it cool. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Alriite, good deal. The vinegar on the pickles is similar flavor to buffalo sauce without the heat. Not that I don't like heat. Vinegar just works with chicken. Gotcha. See, I'm a buffalo sauce guy. I love buffalo sauce on chicken. Alright, here we go. I actually feel like we're heading to that Imperial base that got attacked by the cyber zombies here during Threll's playthrough. Surely that can't be it. Actually, it's not. It's the cave right below. So we got some droids here. That doctor was somewhere near here too. I think he's Imperial aligned though, so we're not going to be able to do anything with him. Play it nice and cool. Buffalo sauce is the greatest thing to be invented. Ah, it's definitely up there. For sure. Okay, Palawa. Oh yeah, this is the desert militia. This is like the Star Wars version of the Fremen from Dune. You must have Corso... Oh, whoops. Alright, fine.
Already gone.
How are you?
And that is very yellow.
Do you have a minute? We're looking for a stranger in your village.
A Twi'lek kid called Jettison. I got a call from him, place from here.
No strangers here. They don't like them, if you're smart. Don't be one.
What's wrong? What's going on behind that shield?
Busy. Busy time. It's feast day, you know. Taste just like Bantha.
What are you scared of? Does it have something to do with where everyone is?
Where everyone is. What everyone is. I'm a stranger here too. They kidnap me to be their doctor. They collar me at nights.
It's not night though.
There's something wrong with this place.
Yeah, we figured that part out. Care to enlighten us what?
The people. They're crazy. They worship the desert. Burn sacrifices to her. And I treated them, dozens of them, for the laughing sickness. There's only one way to get that. Eating human flesh.
Okay, just humans. No worries. I'm a Cathar. And he's Twi'lek, so technically they shouldn't eat him.
Set 2 more fires. These strangers will be fresh meat tonight.
Corso there's all muscle, stringy, and I have it on good authority that I'm bad for the heart.
You mock us. You have no idea what it takes to survive in the desert. Her gifts are few. It is blasphemy to waste any flesh she provides.
Are you seriously trying to justify this?
Kill them! Save the organs!
Wannabe Reavers? It's like Reavers with none of the scariness. Alrighty.
I've had enough!
There you go. He does. Corso attracts the strangest of the strange. Okay, last group. There's Jettison right there. And there we go. Get them all in a nice grouping. Apparently we interrupted dinner time, or dinner preparations.
Corso? Is that you? How did you... I didn't think I would ever... Oh, I heard they took in strangers who were new to the planet. And they locked me up and... Were they gonna eat me?
They're gone. They won't be hurting anyone again.
How did you end up here, Jed? I thought Serena got the whole crew.
I had the set cameras wired to my comm. I saw it all go down. Started running and I didn't stop until I hit Tatooine. I was trying to start over. After what Serena did, I've been too scared to go in anyone's systems. It was kind of a game for me, working for Vidu. It never really hit home to me that we were committing crimes. That people could die.
Well, your peaceful village plan's a bust. What next?
I don't know. I got nowhere to turn. Corso, is there anything...
Don't worry, Jet. We'll take care of you. Won't we, Captain?
Work for me? Why is work for me considered a negative option? We'll help you start over. You're the boss on this one to Corso. Why? That's weird. I would probably think chicken with a calamari texture, Drew. At least the head tentacles. What do you guys think we should do? Work for me? Help him start over? Or just tell Corso, hey, it's your deal? Let me know what you guys think. It is very bizarre that they would do that. Corso got us into the mess. It's his mess to clean up. Yeah, we could go with that. Hey, King. King suggests work for us. So we got 1 vote for work and 1 vote for letting Corso clean up his mess. What about the rest of you guys? Any strong opinions one way or the other? Juan says work for us. I don't see how that's a bad thing, though. We're not saying, hey, you're going to be a slave. I think work for me may be slavey. Twi'lek are normally slaves. Yeah, it's work for me, not you're working for me. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot.
You want my help? You got to make it worthwhile.
Oh, that's not what
I told the captain you're the best slicer I've seen. It'd be like working for Vito again, but safer.
I got no other options. If you trust him, so do I. Sign me up.
I'll tell you where to go. We've got a kind of base called Port Nowhere.
All right. Well, that's done, at least. Can we go ahead and get back to the ship? Insufficient legacy level, and we can purchase with 240 cartel coins. Stupid EA. That's alright. Think about it like this, guys. At least the game companies, at least most game companies, I have heard, like, some game companies do this. But at least, like, EA and Activision Blizzard and them aren't like Lionsgate. Angry Joe, and I'm not a big fan of Angry Joe at all, but he posted a video that got some pretty high votes on Reddit going off about Lionsgate, because if you actually post a negative review about one of their movies or one of their properties, like a reaction video or a legit review, they'll actually claim it or copyright strike it because you're giving a negative opinion on their piece. So at least the game companies don't do that, because that would be unpleasant. Hey, yet. Several do, yeah, but like I said, some companies do, but a lot of the big ones don't. Because if that was the case, then Activision Blizzard and EA and Ubisoft would just be having to do that left and right. The developers, I actually read about that, Darkfire. What fascinates me is they are completely unapologetic about it, too. What kind of game is that, by the way? Is that like a battle royale game, or kind of like 7 Days to Die? I've read about the developers doing it, but I knew nothing about the game itself. Shooter, team-based with a single-player story. Ah. Let's see if Corso has anything new to say to us. That was weird because the work for me dark side option, just how he came off was like, I'm not going to help you until you help us. So I wish that that answer would have been a little bit more telling toward that dialogue option. One of my big problems in some of these games is I interpret stuff a little bit differently than what the developers intend. Because I do tend to overthink from time to time. Okay, so we are going to use our emergency fleet pass. I at least want to get into like some of the dialogue with Risha. So we'll buy her some gifts, break the ice, as it will, or as they say, and then we'll head to Balmorra. And with her on our side, we actually have to see what her do's and don'ts are. I know that she likes kind of cool, calm-headed decisions, which, man, she chose the wrong smuggler to hang out with. Likes self-interest, profit, secrets, and new tech. Dislikes unprofessional or emotional behavior. There you go. Killing innocents, working with the stupid or uneducated. Well, that could be worse. Strongholds and crew skills, supplies, combat training. I think the companion vendor is this way. Possibly. We'll find it. Warframe has done well with the few dialogue decisions I've made, at least as far as my own interpretations. That's good. Like, they have to realize that a lot of people interpret things in different ways. Conquest rewards. I mean, and everyone does that, being humans, of course, but I mean, like, way, way off base. Dark side vendor. Social items. Here we go. Companion gifts. Gimme.
You see anything you like? Just let me know.
Imperial memorabilia. What does she like gift-wise? Oh, it does not say. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Let's sell our junk. First edition luxury, weapon, underworld good.
Come back anytime. Take a look.
Well, here
everything you see is for sale.
We can waste some Corso. Oh, it'll tell us. Why do I still have Corso with me?
Fine.
Come back anytime.
Could use some shut-eye.
Ready when you are.
There we go.
You see anything you like? Just let me know.
Large influence gain, moderate. Large, large, large. No influence. Is there a huge one? Because if we can just find one that has that does a large influence gain cheap, we'll be in good shape here. Signet ring. Let's buy a few of those. about 20,000 credits worth.
Come back anytime. You know what I like.
Cool, there we go.
You know what I like.
I do. Multiple rings.
You know what I like. You know what I like.
And where are you at? You're getting close to level 7. I think 7 is where we can get those dialogue options. So let's do... Well, we got our 4 rings. Let's get
Take a look.
one for each finger.
Everything you see is for sale. Come back anytime.
You're the boss.
You know what I like.
Okay, influence with Risha has increased to 7. Here, eat presents. Now, I'm going to dismiss.
Good. I can use the break.
Summon.
Missed me?
And nothing yet. Okay. I don't mind spending my money on a pretty
See
lady.
anything you like? Just let me know.
We've got... Let's go ahead and do a little bit of math, though. 1,500. And one of these rings does...
Come back anytime. You know what I like.
200 and... Okay, so about 7.
Take a look. Everything you see is for sale.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come back anytime.
Let's give that a shot.
You know what I like.
I'm sensing a theme here.
You know what I like.
Wait until I start buying you toe rings.
You know what I like.
Or any other kind of rings you may want.
You know what I like.
Uh-huh. And one more after this one. We should be in good shape.
You know what I like. You see anything you like? Just let me know. Come back anytime.
What are you, going to form your own lantern corps?
You know what I like.
Okay, her level has increased to 8. And still doesn't want to talk. Weird. Oh well. I'll still consider it money well spent. Because actually I went on the auction house like yesterday or the day before and looked at all the different kinds of coat options and stuff that we can find. It's not that good. I actually think what we have right here for Mez with the high collar is probably our best option in terms of looks. Now, different gun designs I have played around with, but we can deal with that a little bit later. Remember, I'm only playing the main story here. I'm not going to be getting into any of the additional content. I just want to do the base story. Priority transport terminal. Oh, okay. I did not know such a thing existed. Actually, maybe she'll want to talk to us on the ship. She doesn't seem like a have a chat in the bar kind of person. Or on the ship. That's a shame. Oh, the Dash Rendar style? I do believe that she's actually wearing that right now. I gave that to Risha because I didn't like her look, so she's wearing like the shoulder pad and everything.
Captain, who'd have thought when we met on Coruscant that I'd be calling you today with a formal Republic briefing? Senator Dodonna is eager to see how you handle your first mission. Balmorra was once the Republic's main supplier of everything military. Until the Empire moved in and the Senate voted to turn tail and run, which left the Empire holding everything the Republic had commissioned for Project Nebula.
What's Project Nebula?
You're supposed to be the Republic's answer to Imperial aggression. Top-of-the-line prototype capital ships, ion cannons, cluster missiles, and a few experimental goodies. Now the Empire is sending their complete Nebula munitions shipments to their front lines. The Republic's got no chance.
You stop talking. So, here's where you expect me to jump in and do something?
Senator Dodonna wants you to work with the Balmorra Resistance. They can help you track down the Nebula shipment, then find a way to divert it to Palliser Station, a Republic base near Corellia.
So, dangerous mission behind enemy lines, key importance. How many zeros are we talking?
The Republic wants your munitions away from the Empire. However, not enough to pay market value. A smart operator might sell the prototypes back to them piece by piece. Not that I'm the one who told you.
Of course not.
Now, your contact on the ground is one of the rebels, Newman Brock. Check in with him when you land in Bugtown. Hats off if you can do this thing, Captain.
Bugtown? Are we landed on Clendathu or Balmorra? Wait. We're already in orbit around Balmorra. Bugtown? We're visiting Vector? That'd be nice. Just a nice little plot twist. He's the mayor of Bugtown, don't you know? Whew. It's good to see people on the stream again. I'm sorry about Tuesday, or excuse me, on Monday, but the servers were completely gone. The developers were active, the devs were like desperately trying to find where they went. There was an authorization problem, people couldn't log in, and then when people logged in, there were no servers, so they panicked. Oh, the Dawn Herald of Bugtown. My mistake. I would like a well-done Starship Troopers shooter. Why did you hack the servers? I don't know. Just felt like doing it. Of course I hacked the servers. That's why I have 10 million cartel coins. Good old Neil Patrick Harris. Okay, Lieutenant Hollis, story arc.
I can promise a boatload of credits if you're for hire.
Oh.
We're trying to break an Imperial occupation on Balmorra, but the Republic's got no ground, no resources, and right now, no chance.
Credits, you say?
I have a habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I don't think wrong is the right word. The Republic needs help now more than ever. Balmorran factories produce the most powerful weapons in the galaxy. Possess them, win any war you want. The Republic must retake Balmorra, but we need reinforcements.
Is Balmorra a complete war zone?
We've managed to make a beachhead in a place called Bugtown that the Empire overlooked. Commander Maydeen requested all reinforcements see him at Republic headquarters. Can he expect you?
I might have time to look into it.
I'll inform the commander. You'd better get on board. Good luck.
There is a Starship Trooper game, King, but I don't think it's particularly good. That's why I kind of emphasized good for a Starship Trooper FPS. It's an ugly town! A bug town! Medic! Alright, well, let's take a look around because I have not been on this side of Balmorra before. Republic Transport Services, okay, there's the skiff. There's the dungeons, if we wish to go that direction. Need to reread the book.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Sergeant Manus. I've heard of you. You're that merc who's been terrorizing the Empire. Need a new job? Sergeant Manus. I've been put in charge of defending HQ from the Colicoids, but frankly, I'm not sure how long we can hold out.
Is that some kind of native animal?
They're giant insects. The ones here went feral out of a project breeding for low intelligence and high aggression. When the Republic landed here, we cleared out most of the wildlife, but the Colicoid nest went deeper than we thought. It is a bug planet. They're already regained their numbers. At this rate, the Colicoids will overwhelm us before we ever leave Bugtown.
Why are you still hanging around?
Empire's got control of Balmorra's satellite system. No way to move troops without them knowing. You landed in a war zone, so you must be pretty tough. If you took out the worst of them, we could hold the line.
It'll take more than a dumb critter to kill me.
Say that again after you've had one spit on you. The alpha males are the worst. Get near the nest, and they'll come running. Good luck out there. Alright. Always bugs. First on Alderaan, now on Balmorra. Oh, they're burrowers. You. Ouch.
It's not as bad as it looks.
I'm being juggled. So would Mez be Captain Caterpillar? Get out. Unsubbing. I don't have any room to talk, that's right. Maybe I'm just jealous that I didn't think of it first. Okay, that was stage 1 of an apparently long quest. Destroy eggs. Okay, I shall go destroy eggs. Oh Lord. Yep. We're going to ignore that. Oh, it's a page. Okay, those are the... We can fight these ones. I'm trying to think of cat puns, but my head hurts. So, I don't think I can. Colicoid stingers. We need 2 more patriarchs. Oh, okay. We actually have to take on 2 of these guys. Okay. Here we go.
Die already.
Just use your feline intuition. It's the cat's meow. Alright, we need 1 more egg and 1 more stinger. And 2 more patriarchs. There we go. We're doing tons of damage now. You're right, Drew, but I don't want to litter the chat with puns. Okay, Patriarch should be... There we go. Pop up at the ground anytime. There you go. Hello, friend. Uno mas, and then I bet we'll take on some sort of queen. Oh, never mind. No queen this time. Stage 3. Stage 3. Destroy nests. Well, while we're in the area, might as well clear out this entire zone. More stingers will try and stay away. Maybe this is where the queens will jump out. Oh, Lord!
Here, let me.
Burrowing bugs took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I was always curious how people from Albuquerque took that joke over the years, especially when like people were watching Looney Tune cartoons all the time. Because I've been to Albuquerque, I don't think it's that hard to get lost. Well, now that I think about it, it might be. If you're ever in that area of northern New Mexico, Albuquerque is a place that, it's okay. But if you really want to see some of the awesomeness of New Mexico, you go to Santa Fe.
Here, let me.
Because Santa Fe is a beautiful town. It is our state capital. And I'm still talking like I live there. That makes me sad. One more nest. Feral Havraps. You know, I actually never really take the time to look at these guys. They look like a combination of a griffin, or excuse me, a wyvern, and what are the names of those guys from Dark Crystal? Not the evil ones, but the good ones. I learned all I need about Albuquerque from Weird Al. Well, that's good. A lot of people know all they know about Albuquerque from Breaking Bad. So Weird Al is not too shabby. Alright, when's the last one? Search. Defeat the Queen. You don't like Breaking Bad, really? That's a rare opinion. I haven't watched it. I was planning on watching it, but I saw something at a convention that really bugged me to the point I don't really care to watch it or anything with the lead actor, the guy who Bryan Cranston. I'm not really going out of my way to watch anything that he's done because of what I saw happen at this convention. Space chest. I need a key to open this. Okay, but I hear you, Datacron. Oh, okay, it's in the space chest. I've tried so many times, so I just can't bring myself to enjoy it. That's fair. It's just never been really high priority on my viewing list. Uh-oh. Well, I haven't got to say this in a while.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Elevator go down the hole. Still need to catch up on Game of Thrones? Yes, you do, Drew. It's gonna be here before you know it. I need to rock out the... I need to get the board game set up so we can play. And there's the queen. Okay, well, this should be fun. Oh, not bad. She's easy. Bam. And down she goes. Final stage, insecticide. I guess we just drop that off at a mission terminal. For fun stuff. Deliver the Queen's carapace. And apparently someone was here because these guys weren't here before. Yeah, the Game of Thrones board game, not like Game of Thrones Risk, but the actual strategy board game is really fun. Challenging, depending on what side you're playing. There are certain situations, and it's just... I just have a ball. I play it like twice a year. I'd like to play all of my board games more than I do. It's just... it requires me being around people. So... part of me just wants to wait and marathon it when it all comes out on Blu-ray. Oh man, you gotta be there. You gotta be there and experience the seasons as they happen. I have some friends of mine, or not friends, but I have co-workers who are into Game of Thrones too. And that's one of the few things that we talk about, really, is... So, Thrones. Oh my god, Thrones! You only like being around people when they slap you in the face. No, not really. I mean, normally you'd have to pay money for that, wouldn't you? I assume that you probably would, though. You love it? Oh, well, to each their own. If you're willing to pay the coin. It's a semi-free country. Look at him scurry. Take out the big ones and the little ones follow. Those bugs aren't as smart as they think. With the Colicoids to divide our attention, we'll turn our full efforts to driving out the Empire. Thanks again. You're welcome. Okay. I was actually afraid that turning that in would have made that other one, the insecticide quest, go away, but I am not. I think we're in good shape. And that is a lore object. Okay. And looks like this is the actual base. I'm actually curious how much... Oh, there's the customization
Here's what I
vendor.
got. Look quick if you want.
Let's see what looks we can get for the rest of the crew. We've got stuff for Risha and Corso and Bodar. So let me know what you think, guys. So... Huh, okay, we got naked Bodar, if we want to go with the traditional route. Standard bandolier. Very Chewbacca-ish. A flak jacket, which is interesting. And a flak jacket collar. I actually think the longer hair with the beard and the current look for Bodar is much better, so I think we're going to go ahead and keep that. Hey Raven, how you doing? Welcome. How about Corso? You feel a bit better? Good. I was wondering about the status of your cold. The worst is over? Oh, I'm hanging in there. Okay, so there's our first option. Is there a mod to shut Corso up? That would be amazing. And none of those really look good. So maybe Risha. Okay. So we have got the Catherine Janeway here. Let's see if there's anything that you guys like, and let me know in the chat. We've got, you know, kind of the standard black hair look with the pale complexion. We've got freckles, kind of reddish hair, and then a weird kind of headpiece. We've got blonde. Oh, she's rocking the I'd like to speak to your manager haircut, which I think would be appropriate for her. Then we've got the I forgot what this is called, this hairstyle, but my friend Soma from Dark Elf Studios has actually worn this hairstyle on quite a few occasions. Don't mind blonde. We got two more. We have got more of an changing her ethnicity, and then okay. And then, oh lord, we've got the buns, hun. So I'm thinking between all of those, if it's not her basic look, we go with either the blonde look, or we gotta represent the bun look. No honey buns? Come on, let's rock out a Carrie Fisher tribute. True says no buns. Ah, you guys. Alright. Well, if we are being vetoed on honey buns, I would think either the Asian kind of look here. I don't know the name of that hairstyle, or the blonde. Which one of these looks better? Option 1, the blonde, or black hair? Blonde or black hair? Okay, we have 2 votes for blonde. 3 votes blonde. Ani says blonde as well. Okay, so I would like to speak to your manager.
Bring your
then.
creds back anytime.
Boop. Let's see what that looks like with the... Oh, she even has like a little top knot too. I think that definitely gives her some more personality other than the Janeway hair. So cool. We'll see what it looks like in the cinema.
Nimdalatak. A creative temple.
It's dark and dirty, but not the worst Republic base I've ever visited. Rhodia still holds the title.
Okay, we got the cantina here. Social items vendor. Also, to let you guys know, I have an item that actually summons this gentleman who's bobbing his head to the music as a companion. I think it was like the Christmas gift. Illicit holo communicator. For those who do not wish to wait to encounter Paxton naturally on their adventures, this device can be used to obtain Paxton Rawl's services early and instantly unlock him as a companion. I haven't activated it yet, but oh, hold on. I've got to... I can't tab out of the game without the music stopping, or without the game audio stopping, but this needs to be... We gotta try this out. Bear with me. Thank you very much for those bits, Cat. Okay, well, I kind of want him in the crew now.
We'll have you fit and fighting again in no time. Stay safe out there.
Oh, there's a Voss settler. Is that Voss wife? That is probably Voss wife.
Best place to buy. Durable, military-grade supplies.
Balmorran resistance gear. Oh, intimidating.
Come back in one piece.
But nothing we'd really want to grab. You don't approve, Juan?
My looks get the job. My skills get the pay.
Okay, there's the commander, and there is speak to Sixer. I'm not sure which is which in terms of our missions, but we'll speak to Sixer first.
Greetings, Captain. I am C6RR, the Class 6 protocol droid in the service of Newman Brock. My master most often refers to me as Sixer. I believe he sees it as an affectionate nickname.
Sorry, buddy. I'm on a schedule.
Master Newman, the visitor you were expecting has arrived.
So, what brings you to Balmorra, Captain? Other than the Fat Republic payoff?
They're
so busy hiding behind treaties, they're handing out credits like candy. I mean, folks like you and me can make a killing.
I was told there's some horrific weapons of death and destruction the Republic doesn't want the Imperial Army getting its hands on.
The same Republic who walked out on us when the Void Wolf sent his death squads? Doesn't exactly buy them the moral high ground.
I should warn you, Captain. Many find the Republic's abandonment a bit of a sore spot.
Though Republic intel did point us to the Nebula shipment, came through an SIS double agent. Codename, Golden.
This is the same voice actor who did Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 2. Again.
Give me all the details.
Golden's how we learned the Imperials are planning to ship the Nebula munitions to their front lines. Naturally, communication is risky, so it's codes, dead drops, no face-to-face contact. We've got a payment due. In return, he says he's got a location for the Nebula shipment. I need you to make the drop-off.
I get the feeling that this is a lot more complicated than you make it sound.
You think?
The last agent we sent never came back. The Imperials held a public execution.
Neat.
So you'll need to hit a series of decoy dead drops to flesh out any tales before you go to the Okara droid factory for the real deal.
What kind of opposition should I expect?
The factory is well into occupied territory. Go in quiet.
Oh, and the probe droids, Master Newman. Don't forget the probe droids.
Never forget the
Right.
probe
If you see
droids.
a probe droid, take it down before it can transmit, or you'll have half a division on you. Once you find the drop in the Okara droid factory, leave the payment and pick up the data file Golden left.
Everybody got that?
So the hero of the Esselis is my backup. I couldn't ask for much better. I'm Commander Medine. We both know why you're here, so I'll lay out the details. The Empire's taking control of Balmorra's satellite defense system. It's only a matter of time before they find Bugtown and blast us out of this swamp.
Then shoot first.
Being quick on the trigger solves a lot of my problems.
Our first offensive was shot down. Another would be a huge risk, not to mention give away our position. The Empire's got us cornered. As long as they have that satellite system, they're going to keep Balmorra. But if we could get control of the satellite system, we could turn it on the Empire and even the score.
Have you worked out an angle yet?
My best agent managed to gather some intel, but he never made it back. His ship was shot down. I need someone to enter Imperial territory, find Agent Jago's downed ship, and recover the intel.
Okay, there's a problem here, though.
Dying wasn't on my agenda for today.
We've been using a small Balmorran-controlled shuttle pad to transport our scouts. You'll get there in one piece. Use this decryptor to verify the intel's contents. Then contact me through the comm station at the shuttle pad.
Oh, Dad Mode, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that.
Got it. Don't even need to write it down.
I'll wait for your comm call. Good luck up there.
Yeah, not necessarily this one, but that previous mission seems very fishy. And there's not even a Selkath or Mon Calamari involved. Look at the old school R2-D2 and C-3PO. I really want to go do that again with the music, but I'm resisting the urge. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Avoid the heroic quests. And everything. Do it and make Mez dance. Alright, I'll do it for you, Kath. You're bit leader, so... Let's get a good... Send me unlimited power. All right. I'm sorry, the only reason I'm not actually just playing that in using my stuff is the fact that Tor is one of those games that if you tab out of it for any reason, the audio stops completely. Thank you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed that. It's like, we don't need him on the crew, we just need to come over here and have a dance break with him. R-Truth would be proud. We got about 35 minutes left in the stream, guys, so
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
let's see how much we can get done here in Balmorra. Thanks, Dance Bob. So we take our Skyhopper. And there's the wreckage. Where is the base, though, is the question. Ah, here we go. You have discovered Upper Markaran Outpost.
How do I change the power pack?
Sergeant plus N5, not programmed for combat. Should seek shelter now.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Do you have any idea how to use this gun? I'm taking the fight to those Imperial scumbags. I owe it to my squadron.
You got a name?
Sergeant Jolas. I just got my stripes last week. Seems I'm a bit of a jinx, though. My first mission out, and look what happened.
Sergeant Jolas' squadron equals attempted strike on Imperial outpost, equipped with anti-aircraft artillery. Sergeant Jolas, sole
Now they're
survivor.
salvaging our flyers' databanks. They've got our weapons, specs, orders, briefings, everything. I have to get those databanks back and take out those guns. Trouble is, the place is guarded by shock troops. Real hardcore fighters.
You got guts, I'll say that. No brains, but a lot of guts.
Thank you. I know there's a chance I'll die, but I have to do something.
Sergeant Jolas versus Empire, calculating. Results, certain death. Run calculations again? Never tell me the odds.
Still, since you're here, we could team up? What if you went in and took care of the vets, and I wait here to deal with any you flush out? That way we're all doing our bit.
Sure.
You're about to see a real live hero in action.
I hope you're right. Just hurry. The Empire will fight to the last breath to keep those databanks. If they manage to decode them, mine won't be the last dead squadron.
Big damn cat hero, sir. Ain't we just? Okay, well, first, well, it's not storyline missions, so you know what? We're gonna go ahead and do that first. Hey, no, no, no. Dare we? Hey, I didn't die. Do we dare? Dare, dare, dare. Databanks. Guns go boom. Yes, much danger. I feel better, but my spelling is not. Well, one thing at a time, Raven. No worries. Looks like that Jedi killed everything, so this will be convenient. Sabotage. Got some stims. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. This looks like the camp where you take the Moff's wife, or not the Moff's wife, but the commander of the science station's wife before you murder her. It looks very, very similar. It is not, though. It's a different, but very, very similar. Okay, Imperial soldiers, no Sith. I must be going. I cannot stay, I came to say I must be going.
Let me.
Turrets had turrets. Bam. Now, for databanks. Imperial officer? Well, there's one right there. And I'm going to shoot you in the crotch, sir. Like so. Horrible way to die, but it's alright. You probably did something to deserve it. Two more to get, and we will help our skinny, non-combat-y friend probably become some sort of war hero, get a citation, and become a general. And the war continues on. Because that's how that works. Gentlemen? There was one data bank. Is there another one? Oh, nice. Meh, he's an imp. And not the good Threll type of imp either. Mostly... What would you do if you were Vince McMahon for a day? My friend, stab him. Oh, he'll suffer pain for a day and he'd never be able to think with it again. I've heard worse plans. To be honest. Oh, hold that lift. I'm really excited about All Elite though, Kath. I'm not on the hype train per se, but I am definitely interested and curious about what they're going to be doing. Sounds like a freaking utopia. They're definitely doing some stuff right, especially in terms of the equal pay and the medical insurance and all that other stuff.
Sergeant Jolis, I have the databanks and all gun batteries are down.
That means I can get back up in the air again. Plus, I managed to pick off a few Imperials.
Did you?
There'll be a lot more of that, believe me.
I sure hope so. I can't wait to take the fight to those Imperial scum.
Sergeant Jolis, good master. Jolis could not compute. In 5, grateful for assistance. Those weren't Imperials, those were rocks.
Get those guns out of the way, we can get the fleet operational again. Payback time.
Oh, Drew, so All Elite... Oh, ding! Is a new pro wrestling fed that's just now starting up this year. That's ran by the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes and... Yeah, Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes. Financed by the father and son who owned the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got into the wrestling business because they're really passionate about it and want to see it succeed. And Chris Jericho has signed on for it. A lot of people think that Kenny Omega is going to sign on for it. They've got a lot of really good talent so far. And one of the things that they're doing is they're doing equal pay for men and women. So if you're like a jobber, both a jobber woman gets paid just as much as a jobber man, and star power and so on and so forth. And They're going to be doing medical insurance, which is something that WWE wrestlers don't have because they're subcontractor or they're independent contractors, and a whole bunch of other really cool stuff that they're doing, which is going against the norm. So, me and Kath, being pretty hardcore wrestling fans, are watching with great interest. Because I don't watch mainstream WWE anymore. I just watch the pay-per-views. I don't watch the weekly shows because I can't stand them. And I do watch the New Japan shows and stuff. So I'm just another alternative popping up is definitely good. How did you know I'm a wrestling fan? Oh, just a guess. Just intuition. You haven't watched WWE in almost a decade? Yeah, I'd go ahead and keep on with that if I were you. Nope, here's the black box. This data recorder seems to have come from Agent Jago's ship. The decryptor activates a recorded distress call.
Can anyone read me? Comms blocked. That blasted satellite wasn't enough to shoot me down. The Empire's on the ground already. They'll search the ship and find the intel. I'm blasting the intel out with the garbage. That ought to keep the Imperials busy. The intel's away. I'm going down.
The distress call ends abruptly. There's nothing you can do for Agent Jago, but his intel might still be in the area. That wasn't Colonel Campbell from Metal Gear calling me. That's just my phone ringer. So I need to go ahead and put it back on quiet now that we are not listening to What is Love. Extract the intel. Yeah, we can do that on the way back. Let us head down here and deliver the decoy package. I'm looking forward to Saturday. Kath, is Saturday the NXT UK show? I believe it is. Oh, you barely follow NXT? Oh, that's a shame. That's some good stuff there. Oh, is that the Imperial front right there? Hold on. Imperial recovery droids. Yeah. There's the camp that Threll would be at, which means that there should be cyborgs here nearby. Looks like the spoilers are out for it. Ew. I try to avoid spoilers at any cost. Threll, we're here! Knife in the throat. Probe droid. Down you go. Worth it. Maybe the back of the throat. I'm not an. It's like same thing with NXT. I don't watch the weekly shows, but I love the takeover specials. Takeover specials are really good fun. You can tell that it's a completely different setup than what Vince and Kevin Dunn and company have. Okay, here's another probe droid. By the way, guys, after the stream, stay tuned, because we will be going ahead and raiding another channel. Don't know which one yet. We'll check it after the outro for the YouTube replay. But we got about 20 minutes left. And none of those probe droids were able to give off a signal.
Is filled with morons to let a planet like this go.
The Senate is filled with morons. You are quite accurate in that. To the Okara droid factory. That was a rather dramatic probe droid death. Yes. What was it? I don't know. I didn't hit it that hard. Must have had a self-destruct feature. Why is it always droid factories? Why can't it ever be a lightsaber factory? That'd be awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there's the that wounded Imperials that way. So I guess this side is the Republic entry. The speeder factory was in Star Wars Bounty Hunter. You are right. Research and development. Okay. Hopefully this is the only time we have to head this direction. I doubt it, because normally the droid factory tends to be all over the place here.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Oompa Loompa souls or Jedi crystals? That'd make Willy like the greatest Sith of them all, and I'm completely okay with that fan theory. He does teach lessons like a Sith. Is it raining? Is it pouring? Are midichlorians a-flowing? Bye, Risha. I'll leave that in your capable hands. Elevator go down the hole. In the end, there's only the master and the apprentice. That's right. Darth Bucket. Like Dark Helmet. Down the rabbit through the looking glass here. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be one of those things where, hey, you have to rescue all these prisoners before I'll do anything. I hear you, Datacron. I see you, Datacron. How does one reach you, Datacron? Oh, okay, all the way up there.
Here, let me.
Oh crap! And if you think about it, Kath, if you tend to take the Tim Burton movie into account, which I try to ignore as much as possible, Willie's dad was Darth Tyrannus. Crazy. Emperor Wonka.
This is Imperial property. Freeze!
Don't. Stop. Come back.
If I listen, does that mean you won't shoot me? because that seems out of character.
Good point. Don't we usually shoot them anyway?
Shut up! Spar, you take point here. Try to take them alive.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
Didn't say please. You want to take out the rest of these idiots? We need to talk privately.
Hello, nurse. Okay.
This is your last mistake.
Please tell me that she's a follower. Because if so, I think Risha might be getting kicked to the curb.
I'll let you take credit here. These aren't bodies I need on my name.
Oh, there's a flirt option.
Whose body were you looking for?
Moff Tyrak. Get me to him, and I'll pay any price you name. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Guess the right number, and I'll see what I can do.
I'm not looking to hire you. I'm here because you're making secret deliveries from Bugtown to Moff Tyrak, Imperial commander of the 63rd Armored Infantry Division. If he's working for the Resistance, I want to know why.
Let's get back to that pay any price part.
I will give the Republic all I know of the Empire's plans here, as payment for Moff Tyrak.
What if that's not the sort of thing I'm after?
I will give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you were asking for credits.
Ooh,
Smart.
I like her.
My money is gone, and all I have to trade is information. Think about it and contact me later.
Oh. Da-na-na-na-na.
For now, I'm going to stay out of sight.
The factory is Korriban. Yeah, she does have that new companion smell, Juan. Here's the elevator. Oh, here it comes. Okay, we got to return to Sixer, but first we need to extract the intel on the way back. And then I think we'll be in good shape. So that was a Zabrak bounty hunter who had the same similar red tattoo designs as Maul, which is interesting. Mesmyrrh seagull from Finding Nemo. Mine? Mine? Also an orange lantern. Because all the lantern corps in DC, they have a motto. Like the Green Lanterns is... I'm trying to remember, it's been a while. In blackest day, or... In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let all who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. The Yellow Lantern Corps, the Sinestro Corps have their own thing, and you know, they're usually multiple stanzas. Larfreeze, who's the orange, there's only one Orange Lantern member, and there's usually, you know, hundreds to thousands in the other corps. But his motto, his ring represents greed, and his motto is mine. He just screams mine. It's amazing. She must be Maul's great. Yes, I did see that. When Larfreeze got a hold of Santa's sack. That's right out of, like, that's something you'd seen an old Lobo comic from back in the day. Lobo killed Santa. Lobo killed everyone, really. Blew up his home planet for a high school science project. Gave himself an A. I hate it. I saw that he had a new design. I don't really read or catch up on a whole lot of comics anymore, but I remember a few years ago they retconned his look and he looked very much like a Chiss, and I was not happy with it at all. They like slimmed him down and it was just not a good look for the main man. He's back to his old design, thank God.
This is your last mistake.
Because that was not a flattering look for him. Hey! Thank you very much for that raid, Jay. That's your Simpsons deep cut for the day. Good stuff. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. How'd your stream go, Jay? Hey, Wretch behind, there's no time. Okay, that's intel number 1. We'll shoot the droid in the crotch, because why not? Playing a weird game you got in Humble. What game is that? I saw that you had posted something about it on Twitter. Perfect Date. Sounds interesting. Yes, this is the stream for cat puns, considering the fact I'm playing a giant cat. It's set up like a dating sim, but with cats. It's more like Doki Doki. I relate way too much to this game already. It's really fun. I have to go ahead and look it up just to give it a look-see. Really fun and ridiculous. I'll tell you what, guys, Steam has done so much for indie gaming. I'm a big fan. I drank in a swamp with a cat as a date. So are you playing a human in the game? Or is another cat? Yes, you are a human. Oh, good lord. Get into a whole weird area here.
Nadine, I've recovered your intel. The agent didn't make it.
Even so, that's the best news I've gotten in a while. There's enough data here to build another satellite system. It's all in Balmorra in shorthand. Looks like the system's operated by the Hawkeye techs.
Yeah, when do you get the laser pointer?
The Hawkeyes are the best technicians on Balmorra. To control the satellite system, we'll need their help.
Just tell me where the action is.
Most of the Hawkeyes are stationed at the satellite control tower, but there's one we might be able to reach. Ian Sarkis. I recognize the name. He's young, but brilliant. Bit of a wisecracker.
I'd say he's met his match.
On that, we agree. Sarkis works at a well-armed auxiliary satellite station used to spy
Is it like
on the locals.
Doki Doki style
There's an
twists?
armory on site, and plenty of Imperial troops.
Because that's
Reports to what the
interesting.
Empire's best. Admiral Rezair. No wonder they've got control.
Should I be worried?
You should be careful. The only way to beat Admiral Rezair is to stay one step ahead. Do what you have to, and get Sarkis back to the shuttle pad. He'll tell us where to go from there.
I'll be there as quick as I can.
I'll be standing by.
I don't know if you heard that, Jay, but are there... Not exactly, but kinda, if that makes sense? Okay, so similar kind of M. Night holy crap moments, but not a different flavor.
You're gonna live.
Well, guys, I think that may be a decent stopping point, but before we officially end the stream, you know what we got to do. We've done it twice already this stream, and now we can't not end a stream here on Balmorra without experiencing it again. The writers love dry British comedy, so if you love that, this game is great. Oh, I love dry British comedy. I'm a huge fan of Blackadder and Black Books. Alright, let me go ahead and get it queued up. Again. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, liquids. Okay. Let's do the thing. You got a question for me, Jason? Go ahead, shoot. Involves WWE? Keep shooting. Is he still here? Oh, yes, he's still here. Outstanding. Okay. Where can I watch it for free? Look up... I did not... First Row Sports. I've heard tell that First Row Sports is where one can do that. Rey Mysterio is coming to your Comic-Con with Mick Foley? Nice. Alright, hold on. Let's get this proper. That dance. Can we find that dance? Hold on. I will buy that dance if it is here in the store. I wish he was our companion. Okay. Here we go, Kath. For those who do not wish to wait to recruit Paxton naturally on their adventures, which will happen following Knights of the Fallen Empire Chapter 9, this device can be used to obtain his assistance early and instantly unlock him as a companion. So, we will go ahead and do that at the beginning of the next stream. We can actually unlock him. Now, before we go ahead and end things, I definitely need to see if that is in here. Because toys and emotes. Dance. I can has dance. Oh, he's not here. It's not in here. Yes. It was the Christmas present, Kath. We actually have the ability to unlock him as a companion. So, but actually unlocking him opens up a quest. So we're going to go ahead and do that like first thing in the next stream. But yeah, before we go ahead and actually end the stream, guys, I'm going to go ahead and raid someone else's channel, so hang tight for that. But we will go ahead and pick this up next week, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't followed the channel, please do so. I try and stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday is my Extra Life Friday stream, where I try and raise money for Extra Life to help out Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And I stream randomly in between, depending on what else is going on. And if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, the link to the Twitch channel is in the description below. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you guys next time. Later days, everyone.